Let's start and really talk to each other. Forget me, talk to each other.
Really?
No,
Why not?
I'm not sure.
Okay, wait a minute. Very good, except you're doing a little of the acting. You're illustrating it.
There are several explanations as to why people's memory slow with age. One is that in general, there's probably not as much of a blood flow. There's probably not as much oxygen being delivered. Our study has shown that people who have engaged in novel activity are showing improved cognitive functioning.
2, 3.
And probably one of the reasons is that you're using areas of the brains you might not have used before.
4. Okay, now, wait a minute. You're doing a little performing. It's a little showing us what it looks like. We don't want to see that. You know why? Not just is it bad acting, but if you're not involved in it, those neurons Helga was talking about are not firing. Before the people come in, they're tested for a couple of hours on all sorts of measures, how well they can remember random words, how well they can solve everyday problems. Then I give them this training, and it's really a form of mental exercise. I just give them this kind of stimulating exercise day after day, week after week. We have a 1-month course. They meet twice a week, and we have found that we get a very large increase in their cognitive functioning in general. Just fine.
I have been studying memory for at least 15 years, and particularly I've been studying actors' memory, and that's where my husband comes in, because since he is an actor and director, I have learned a lot about how actors learn their lines.
You look, you transmit the thing, it comes back to you. And now say good morning to him.
Good morning.
Okay, that's fine. To her.
Good morning.
Oh, the laugh is terrific. That's great. You got something back from her.
And having studied actors' memories, I have noted that the principles they use are all of those that make text memorable. After investigating for a number of years, we just wondered, would it work, since this obviously is deeply processing the text, if we were to try this with older adults, because there's lots of research that as people get older, their memory just doesn't work as well.
Let her know, yes, you don't fool me.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
It's the best thing.
You mean it's the best thing for you?
We agreed about this.
You talked me into it.
The class today was a lot of fun. I thought I was in hysterics a lot of times because it's strange, because it's not you really, but you have to act and you have to put yourself into that position.
While I was taking the memory class, I was also encouraged to take a course in art, which I have never, ever done. I never have picked up a pencil. And I did. I started to take art lessons at the local park district, and I have just been enthralled by it, and find that I paint very quickly, and hopefully I have a little talent, and I never would have done it without the memory course. I think the Noyces study is very important. I think that anything we can do to study and enhance older people's memories and quality of life should be pursued.
Switch! The essence of acting is that stage time is always now. And so you're always doing something new. Because the one thing we say, don't bring in what you rehearsed yesterday, do it now. You've got to do it for real right now. And that means that unlike almost any other activity, you must always be in the moment. And consequently, it's always novel. So men and women, just walk around and really do it. Really do it. Really feel that. You are great. Everybody give yourselves a hand. You are just terrific.
This is really at the beginning. I know what's going to happen in the play. I got it all in my head, and all I got to do now is write it, because I know what's going to happen. I know what the characters are. Now we just got to write the dialogue. Act 1, Scene 1. It's about a daughter and a father. And the father is at the end of his life, and he comes to live with his daughter, and he doesn't die.
Everybody's got the same scene, right?
Yeah, can we take a peek at it?
We have 4 roles to cast. 1 woman, 2 men, and 1 young man. And we have 4 kids coming in.
to read. Excuse me for finishing my lunch. And we're just going to mix and match, and hopefully somebody's going to come in and we'll go, "That's our Hitler," which is from the producers.
Our job is to give him the best possible quality of life for whatever time he has left.
I thought I'd be taking him back to his house, but there's no point in that, is there?
It suddenly doesn't feel like it's all that interesting. Well, now I know what's going to happen, so maybe the people that haven't heard it before are more engaged than I am. I don't know.
You want some water?
She picks up the water glass with the glass straw and helps him drink.
Bobby called and told me you were here.
Len stops drinking.
We hardly ever see him. So when was the last time we saw him?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Danny's birthday.
Danny's birthday. We invited him to Danny's party. He came over, gave Danny what, $10? Said the party was too noisy and left.